Medical school was wow. Stress was like my constant companion. I was literally shuttling between having a life and medical school. I mean, who wouldn't be stressed when you have a ton load of projects, clinical rotations, exams piling up on top of each other, and the workload was no joke. And then if you were like me that had association meetings and other engagements, or more. But I was able to survive with these time management tips I'm about to share with you. Hi there, I'm Gloria, Njoku Gloria Martins, NGM for short, and I'm a medical doctor living in Nigeria. I'm a firm believer that any individual can be able to achieve their goal or dream in medical school and overcome challenges in medical school and go on to become better doctors. I share videos, experiences of other medical doctors, and help to inspire other individuals overcome challenges and achieve their goals. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some essential time management tips that helped me ace medical school while having a life, and I promise you're going to find them super easy to implement. The first technique is pomodoro technique. Now, it helped me alternate between study and breaks. Some individuals will tell you that they tend to study for 4 hours straight non-stop. I wouldn't think that's very much efficient, because if you check the amount of active effective study time they had in that 4 hour, it's usually not up to an hour. Probably their mind is wandering into other activities of the day and whatnot, or they have trained their mind to focus on a particular task for that long. But for us that are still coming up, I would advise that you take breaks in between. I, for one, I used an hour study time. Like, I studied for 50 minutes or 40 minutes and then took 5 minutes break. Now, this 5 minutes break is not to find food or stroll around. Yeah, it's to just stand up, stretch your legs, and then go back to focusing on your tasks at hand. Now, I discovered that this was very much efficient for me, and then in the long run, it increased my focus time. So instead of studying for like 40 minutes, I started studying for 50 minutes, and then I progressed to an hour. So this can help you be more efficient and help you to focus on a particular task, preventing on and avoiding unnecessary waste of time while studying. This next thing is something I learned in secondary school, in economics class precisely, and it is priority list. Now, this helps you, or this lets you itemize or list out your topics in terms of the ones that are high yield and then the ones that are not. Now, the high yield courses are the ones you need to, or topics are the ones you need to pay more attention to, because you're preparing for an examination. Nothing is not important in medical school, we all know that, but then you're preparing for an examination, so focus on the things that are high yield, the things that are most likely to occur or to come out in your examination, and practice that and focus on it more. And then if you have time, you go over to the other thing. Sometimes we're faced with gigantic tasks. For instance, I don't know what topic or what course I'm going to use as an instance. If you're reading head and neck, for instance, yes, and you know that you need to finish that topic, you need to finish head and neck in anatomy. You know it's a very big and broad topic, yes. So you need to divide it, break it down into smaller chunks that is going to help you to focus on them more. Now, those gigantic big things, they may look as if they are undefeatable, things that you literally cannot be able to accomplish. But when you break them down into smaller chunks, you see that they are very easy tasks, and then you tend to go through them to conquer them step by step. At the end of the day, you finish the task without even realizing it. Next point is review. Schedule reviews. The human mind is trained, or is programmed, to forget. And if you read a material 3 weeks ago, you don't expect to remember it as much as you did a week ago. So review that material. Go back to it. You may not necessarily need to read it at once or read it from the beginning. But if you have a jotting or your notes you made from it, go over the notes, and then it's going to help refresh your memory about that particular topic. Now, this last tip may seem very controversial, but it helped me. It did very much help me. Now, in medical school, I was very busy. I was serving in my association, and it required that I be in a lot of places a lot of places at a lot of times. Do you get? So yes, the last tip is use your holiday. Now those time where you need to maybe travel home or travel somewhere, yes, you can travel, but then while you are there, study. I don't mean study like you're still preparing for an examination, but then go over the material. If you're entering a new class, familiarize yourself with the topics, familiarize yourself with the things you need to know in that particular class. If you're entering 400 level, for instance, and you need to be dealing with pharmacology and pathology, start going through some videos. If you can't possibly read textbooks, go over some videos that can help you have an idea of what is going to be taught in that particular class. Now, I don't mean use all your holiday to do this. You need to live a little, you need to ease off the stress and all of that, but then it could help you. For some of us that are very much occupied with student politics and associations and all whatnot, help yourself this way. Study prophylactically. It would save you from a lot of stress. If these tips are used diligently, be sure to achieve better results in medical school. If you want me to make a video about an app I used for the pomodoro technique, do leave a comment in the comment section below and I'm going to make a video for you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. If you're yet to subscribe, do subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.